Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'd also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a weekly reading for Aquarius from the 4th to the 10th of 18. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you'd like a personal reading, please go to our website jessmad.co.uk and book a reading. I've put the decks that I'm using in the description box and I put in links to Amazon and eBay, so please follow these links to view or to buy the decks. And don't forget to watch my videos on simple energy healing remedies, the deck walkthrough series, as well as gemstones and crystal videos that I've been doing. You'll find those very, very interesting and helpful. So like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. I'm starting off with the general energy read, and I'm going to be using the Gypsy Witch deck for that. And the first card you've got is the Eye. It's also got the Four of Spades there, which is talking about, you needing to take some kind of a break, some kind of a step back from the situation and look at it with new eyes, really. Look at it, with a different perspective as well. And also use your intuition as well when you're looking at things. So use all your past experiences to have an understanding about what is going on over there. So this is very, very important for you to take some time off and look at things very clearly, look at it very logically, very cold, hard facts need to be considered when you're looking at the situation. So take the emotion out of it because there's something that has been hidden from you and maybe you haven't been able to see it. So this is a good time for you to take a little bit of a break, step back from it and look at it from a different perspective. Get a bird's eye view of things, really. You've got the Bride over here, so it seems like there's been some kind of split that went on, some kind of break of contract over here. You've got the King of Spades over here, so this was a legal split. So this could be a divorce that you went through, and maybe some kind of facts are now coming to light over there with that Four of Spades. There's certainly some kind of legal issue that you had to deal with recently, and there's been a break of a contract over there. Now, if this is a work situation, it looks like you've broken contract or you are moving on from that situation, but there was some kind of legality that you had to deal with. You've got this the Children card over here, so you're making a brand new start over here, and you've got the Queen of Diamonds there as well. So this is about financial independence. So you could be starting a brand new job. You might be moving on to something different, maybe signing up a new contract in a new company or working somewhere else. You're suddenly going leaving that old situation behind. There's been a legal ending of some sort of there, and you're moving on over there with that Queen of Diamonds there. And the Children talking about moving on to something brand new. You could even be working with children. Maybe you're taking on a job where you work with children or you teach children as well. But that is something that's this is to do with money because it brings in the money. You've got the Queen of Diamonds over here, making a start. You've got the King of Diamonds over here with a letter. So this is about job applications and maybe you've gotten some good news about money or even you've got news about a brand new job that you want to start over here. And, you've got the Star, so success is coming or has been coming your way. There's some kind of decision you have to make about where you want to go with this Two of Spades. So you are in a bit of a dilemma about whether or not to take this new job. It seems like you've had a legal ending of some sort of there and you're deciding whether or not you want to maybe sign new contracts, maybe take on a new job over there with that Two of Spades. Now going into the future, you've got the Nine of Hearts over there together with the Ship. Now this new job itself might be something that you have to do overseas. The Ship is usually about foreign travel, working with foreigners or even foreign communication. But it's coupled with the Nine of Hearts over there. So it's something that's, will give you a lot of emotional satisfaction and make you very happy if you do this. Like I said, it might be something that you have to go overseas for. So there might be some travel or relocation coming and signing off new contracts. You've got the Ring over there together with Queen of Hearts. This is about something that's going to make you pretty happy, whatever it is that you sign. So you may have ended an old job and you may have gotten, confirmation that you've got this new job and you're making a decision about whether to take it, make a brand new start. And it might be something overseas and it involve signing new contracts as well. So you're going to be dealing with a lot of foreign people, but whatever this job, it's going to be really something that makes you very, very happy because you've got that Nine of Hearts over there together with Queen of Hearts. It's going to give you a lot of independence, make you, much happier than what you've been going through in this past over here. And it's a brand new start as well. It will bring in the money with that Queen of Diamonds as well. So those are the energies for that week. Right, I'm going to be using the Dark Fairy Tale Tarot for the main read. Let's see what it's got to say. Bottom of the deck, you've got the 10 of rods, and you have got the hangman over here. And let's see what's below that. The 7 of pentacles. So, it looks like you've been looking for a job here with that 7 of pentacles, looking at all your options financially. So you are putting a lot of feelers out there, and you're considering a lot of things that you want to do. So you might be looking to a lot of different kinds of jobs, or trying to find yourself a job and looking at the financial payout for each one of them with that 7 of pentacles. The 7 of pentacles is about what you want to invest your time and effort into. So with 7 pentacles, you've got different options that are available for you financially, and you're looking into that, in order for you to accumulate wealth. You're looking into all these different options. You're pretty stuck at the moment over here with that hangman. So in between things. So you have left an old job, and you might be waiting to start a brand new job, and you're looking for things. But you're pretty stuck at this particular time. Not very, very sure about what to do. This person's hanging between heaven and earth here. And, there are people that are reaching out to you, but you're not quite sure what you want to do right now there. You certainly have made an ending. Whatever that old job was, you turned your back and walked away from it. It looks like there was a lot of burdens and a lot of problems that you had to deal with. The 10 of rods is about carrying two responsibilities and not getting the recognition or even the pay for all the things that you've been doing. It looks like you've ended that particular job as well. So you might be in between phases at the moment, or in between jobs, or an in-between situation. Now, you've got the 5 of rods over there. So whatever you were doing, there was a lot of conflict, a lot of problems, a lot of competition that was going on over here, and people were not listening to you. Maybe a lot of people taking advantage of you, maybe a lot of criticism coming on. But it's there's a lot of conflict that went on there. So, they have said things or done things that were really detrimental to you as well. So what appeared to be innocent, it seems like it turned out to be really nasty, and there was a lot of conflict that went on over there. You've got that 6 of pentacles over here. So it seems like you've walked away from that situation, and you're moving on in a different direction over there. In this particular deck, it seems like you've left all that conflict behind and you're moving away. So you have ended this job because of the conflict that has been going on over here. And it seems like you're taking your skills and you're moving on to something else, because you're following the money almost, it seems, over here. So you are looking for a job that pays you pretty well, and you are going to be moving on, leaving behind all the conflict. It doesn't seem like, it seems like it's almost like a stalemate situation that happened over here with all this conflict. It doesn't seem like anybody's giving in, and it might be that you've decided to just leave it and walk away from it. Go where the money takes you. Now you've got the Queen of Cups over here. So you've been pretty upset about what has been going on. That Queen of Cups is about isolating yourself, but it's also about being very depressed and being very regretful about whatever's been happening. It seems like there was a lot of drama, but this card is a card of being very, very isolated as well, and crying quite a bit with this Queen of Cups. Now you've got that 2 of rods, so you're trying to make a decision, and you can see this angel is sitting down. So it's almost like, you're stuck. You're not quite sure about what to do. And even here, you've got the hangman card of there, and that is showing about being really stuck, trying to make a decision, looking at all options and trying to move on. You might be considering doing a job overseas. With rods cards, it's usually about overseas travel, or even making plans about moving overseas. And maybe that's where you are at the moment, sitting and trying to make plans. You're certainly looking for a new job. You've got the Ace of Pentacles over here, and maybe you're considering some kind of offer that has been put on the table for you. So you might be looking for a new job, or you're waiting for some kind of new offer to come in over there. Now, going into the future, you've got the 7 of rods over there. So you're going to have to defend yourself, look after your own needs, defend everything that you've worked for. This is about standing up for whatever you believe in, and having to fight really for what you want. There might be a lot of people, there might be a lot of competition for that job that you're going for. You're going to have to show them that you've got something that is unique, head above, shoulders above what everybody else has. But you're definitely going to have to stand up and defend yourself and defend whatever it is. Now, if you're going for an interview, you're definitely going to have to put up a little bit of a fight to get this particular new job that you want, because there seems to be a lot of competition there. And there might be a lot of people that are criticizing as well. So, just make sure that you know all your facts and figures at the back of your hand before you start going for things, because you're going to have to defend yourself quite a bit, watch your own back really, and might be a little bit of a struggle there. You've got the Hierophant over there. So this is the teacher card. You've learned a lot of lessons. This might be that you're going into some kind of role where you're going to be taking on a teacher energy there, giving out a lot of information to a lot of people. You can see a lot of hands coming out over there. So it's almost like, people want a lot of you. They want your time, your effort. They want a lot out of you. They want your experience. And maybe this is what you're going to be doing. You're taking on some kind of role as being a mentor or a teacher or somebody who trains people up, even a lecturer of some sort over there. You've got the Queen of Swords over there. So you could have come through a divorce. There's some kind of separation that went over there. Right now, you're coming across as somebody that is very, very driven. Somebody who knows what they want, somebody who has got a lot of experience under their belt, and somebody who speaks very plainly about what they want out of life. So you're not pulling any punches when you say things. You're coming across as somebody who's very determined to get things sorted out. Now, this card also with this Queen of Swords is waiting for something legal to come to a close as well. So you could be waiting for some kind of legal decision or legal judgment to come in as well. And you are certainly in a very, very defensive position over there as well. So, you've been through a lot. And it seems like, you got your guard up quite a bit with that Seven of Rods as well as that Queen of Swords. People are not going to get the better of you. You're going to be telling them exactly how it is, because it seems like, you've been through a lot. You've got the Four of Pentacles over here, so you are watching your finances very, very carefully and hoping that the money comes in as well. You have had some financial problems, maybe, in between jobs. You have actually had to go into your savings, and you are a bit worried about that. You might be digging into your savings, and this could be dwindling a little bit. So this is the reason why you're looking for some kind of new job, and it might be well worth to follow that money. You can see there is that sunrise coming out there in the distance. So it looks like, even though things seem a bit dire right now, something is going to come in for you there. Now, you've got the Sun card there, and, this in itself is really, really good. It looks like something is coming in. There's news coming in. You've got these the crows bringing in some kind of information, and this man's carrying a flag as well, so this is talking about some news coming in over here. You've got sunflowers in the background over there that's showing that it is about work, and it's some good news that is coming in. The job is going to be something that you're going to have to work pretty hard at. It might mean that you need to go internationally as well. Travel away from where you are at in order to start this new job. But it's going to be something that you're going to be very focused on, and it's going to be something very, very successful coming in for you. It's an offer that comes in. You've got that King, the Knight of Cups over there. So it is a brand new offer coming in with regards to work, if that's what you're looking for. And there might be some overseas travel that comes in as well with this. So you might have to relocate to do this job over there. You've got the King of Swords over there. This is legal issues getting sorted out, but this could be you signing new contracts over there. Maybe you're waiting for a judgment to come in, but this could be about you signing new contracts with this new job, this new offer that comes in. And there might be some overseas travel. You can see air travel there. So there might be some overseas travel that comes in. So you might have to relocate to do this job, but there's definitely a new job coming in, and it looks like there's new contracts that are going to be signed. Seems like you are waiting for that. Whatever you're waiting for with this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the King of Swords is bringing that judgment in. Make sure that you're speaking very clearly, though, with whatever it is you're dealing with, and make sure you're reading fine print, because there's a lot of legal issues that you are trying to sort through as well. I'm going to just draw some cards from the Will pack for the Oracle read. So the first card you've got over there is choices. You'll find that there are choices being presented to you. Choose wisely, for it will influence your future. Seek good advice from professionals. So you're at a decision point over here, trying to decide whether to take on this new job, whether you want to move, whether you want to stay. So it's all, the ball's really in your court, but you are being presented with a lot of choices right now. You've got the Strength card over here. This could indicate you are surrounded by obstacles. You will need to find inner strength to overcome this at this time, and keep your faith, and you will be guided. Now you've got this Seven of Rods over here. This is also talking about you needing to defend yourself in this particular situation. Whatever obstacles you're going to have to sort it out. There are some, these are almost like niggly issues that come along, and you're going to have to work through these in order for you to move forward. But you do have what it takes, and you need to get some advice if you want to get through this. And waste, you cannot afford to create waste in your life. Take nothing for granted, because you would experience sudden famine due to carelessness with money, health, or time. So make sure you are very, very planned up. You don't take things for granted. You've got that Four of Pentacles over here. This is talking about be very careful with and cautious with your money and how you handle it. Don't overindulge in things, and keep things down to basics, what you need, and not what don't go into for luxury items at this time. There's a need for you to conserve. So I'm just drawing some cards from the Angel Tarot, and the first card is the Knight of Fire. Now this is about overseas travel, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence, and think things through clearly. So now the Knight of Fire, which is the Knight of Rods, is about overseas travel, communication with people from foreign lands. So you could be thinking about relocating to do this new job, and maybe this is the reason why you've got that choice card coming in over there about overseas travel. But also there could be some kind of decision that you have to make pretty quickly. So if a job comes, you have to act pretty quickly on it. Make sure that even though you're acting quickly, you're not careless when you're considering taking this job. So make sure you are well planned up. You got the Wheel over here with Archangel Michael, a time of positive change. The situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So this, whatever this decision is, it's going to be very good for you, and it's going to bring in a positive change for you. So don't be afraid. And it's the Wheel. So this is showing that, these are events that are beyond your control. You're going to have to just go with the flow. Don't try and resist the change. And you've got the King of Water, which says open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. So somebody's there to give you some guidance. There might be an offer coming in with that King of Water over there, and this might be an offer for teaching or an offer for study as well, because you've got the Hierophant over there with that King of Water. Whatever this job is, there is some kind of training of other people. You will be giving out information rather than being trained yourself. So you will have a lot of experience. There's some choice that you have to make. There might be some foreign travel that comes in over here, or even relocating to do that job, especially since you also have that Sun card over here. This is about hard work, but this is also about moving on to another country, maybe to do that job that you're doing, and there might be some teaching that's attached to that particular job. The offer certainly comes in with that Knight of Cups. Again, talking about overseas travel and new contracts being signed with that King of Swords. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it hasn't. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.